When I first saw this granny square, I was incredibly curious how they went from crocheting a flower straight into the granny square stitch. When I found out how easy it was to do this project, this pattern, I knew I had to share it with you. Now, for this demonstration, I'm going to actually show you a color change. I've seen this done in one solid color and I thought it was beautiful, but having the flower pop with a different color makes the flower stand out, and I also want to show you how to color change. So if at any point in this square you want to change colors, maybe for the center, or have the different levels of petals be different colors, you'll know what to do. We begin by chaining 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Watch your tension. You don't want anything too tight here. The chain 6 counts as our first double crochet plus chain 2, and then the very first chain here is where we're going to place all of our stitches to go in a circle. Double crochet in that first chain, double crochet, and then chain 2. 1, 2. Then double crochet in that same stitch space, and chain 2. We're going to repeat this double crochet chain 2 until we have a total of 8 double crochet stitches. Now remember that first chain 3 counts as your first double crochet stitch. So technically right now we have 1, 2, 3. We want a total of 8. So let's keep going. Double crochet, chain 2. Double crochet, chain 2. And last one. So that's 8 double crochets, but I still need a chain 2 so I have an even spacing between stitches. 1, 2. Slip stitch in the third chain. 1, 2, 3. Or fourth chain if you are including that first chain that we started with. Or you can go backwards and make sure there are 2 chains here at the top. Go 1, 2, and then slip stitch into that third chain that way, so we know we have 2 chains between each double crochet stitch. So this is what you should be looking at right now. For row 2, we're going to start by not chaining. We're going to just instantly single crochet in that same stitch we just slip stitched into. So finding that stitch and single crochet into it. Find the next chain 2 space, slip stitch into that chain 2 space, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, make 3 double crochet stitches, 1, 2, 3, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch into the same chain 2 space, slip stitch, and there is our first petal. Pretty cool, right? Single crochet on top of the next double crochet stitch, single crochet. And repeat in each chain 2 space all the way around. Start by slip stitching into the chain 2 space, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, make 3 double crochet stitches, 1, 2, 3, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch in the chain 2 space, and then don't forget single crochet on top of that double crochet stitch. That is super important moving forward in the project, so don't skip that. All right, continue on with each chain 2 space, and I'll meet you at the end to show you how we're going to close round 2 and move on to round 3. Slip stitch into the same chain 2 space. I've made my way all the way around. There's already a single crochet stitch in that first stitch space. So to close round 2, I'm just going to slip stitch into the top of that first single crochet stitch that I made for the round. Now my flower looks very bunched, but that's okay. It will all flatten out as we move forward. For round 3, we're not going to chain. We're just going to go ahead and make a single crochet stitch in that same stitch we just slip stitched into. Single crochet. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Take that first petal that we made that we're going to come upon and push it forward. We want that chain 3 to go behind that petal. And then single crochet on top of single crochet stitch here. Single crochet. Told you those single crochets on top of those double crochets here would be important, and that is why. It pushes the petal forward and also gives us a base for the next round of petals that we will do next. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, push the next petal forward, single crochet on top of single crochet. Great. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, push next petal forward, single crochet on top of single crochet, and I think you got it. Go ahead and continue around, and I'll meet you at the end of round 3 to show you how we move on to round 4. At the end of round 3, after you chain 3, and then we'll go ahead and slip stitch into that very first single crochet that we made for the round to close round 3. Great, and we are all set up for round 4. So now we have all of these chain 3s behind our flower petals. We will start round 4 by single crocheting into that same stitch we just slip stitched into. Great. Pushing all these petals forward, we really want to work into that chain 3 behind them. In that chain 3, we will start by slip stitching into it. Slip stitch. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Make 3 treble crochet stitches. Treble crochet 1, 1, 2, then treble crochet 2, and treble crochet 3. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch into that chain 3 space, and then single crochet on top of single crochet. And that is the repeat pattern for row or round 4. Again, slip stitch into the next chain 3 space, then chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, make 3 treble crochet stitches, treble crochet 1, treble crochet 2, treble crochet 3, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch into that same chain 3 space. Great, and then single crochet on top of single crochet. Go ahead and continue on, and I'll meet you at the very end of round 4 to show you how we will close round 4 and get on to round 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, closing the very last petal for round 4. And then to close round 4, I'm just going to slip stitch into that first single crochet stitch that we made. Awesome. Now we're not quite done with the flower part yet. Just like we did with round 3, we're going to need to make a chain behind each petal so that way we have a foundation for our next row or round to cling to or to work off of. So for round 5, we're basically doing exactly what we did in round 3. We will single crochet in the same stitch we just slip stitched into. So single crochet, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, push that first petal forward so that way this chain can go behind it. Find the first single crochet stitch and make a single crochet stitch on top of single crochet. And then chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Push the next petal forward so the chain can go behind it, and single crochet on top of single crochet. And that is the repeat pattern for round 5. All right, go ahead and repeat round 5. I'll meet you at the end to show you how we will cut off the flower, tie everything off, attach new yarn, and start working the next group of stitches. 1, 2, 3. I've made my way all the way around for round 5. I will close round 5 by slip stitching into the very first single crochet stitch that I made. Boom! That's it. So now if I look at the back, I will see all of my chain 3s poking out here. Great, it makes like a beautiful circle. All my petals have been pushed forward. Looks really, really pretty. Look at that design. Of course, it might take a little playing with everything, but that's it. All right, for me, I'm going to cut off the yarn. I'm going to change colors and show you how to do that. If you want to make your project, your square, all one color, you would not cut your yarn here. For me, I'm going to cut my yarn long enough to weave in any of my ends. I'm going to switch to the lighter color over here. Come to my work, yarn over that tail, pull the tail through the loop on my hook, pull tight for a tie off. Awesome. Right. Make your slip knot, attach your crochet hook. Great. I'm going to attach my new color to my work by slip stitching into the same stitch space that I slip stitched into to close off round 5. So slip, stitch right there. Perfect. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. That chain 3 does count as our very first double crochet stitch. Make 2 more double crochet stitches in this same single crochet stitch space. So double crochet 1, double crochet 2. Now chain 1, find the next single crochet stitch over here. Great. In this single crochet stitch, make 3 double crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3. Great. Chain 1. Find the next single crochet stitch. In this single crochet stitch, we're going to make a corner. We are going to make 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and then in that same stitch, 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Right. Chain 1. Find the next single crochet stitch. Here we go. Make 3 double crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3. Chain 1. Find the next single crochet, make a corner. 3 double, chain 2, 3 double. Chain 1. Find the next single crochet, make 3 double crochet stitches. Hopefully you've picked up on the pattern, but just in case, I got you. Gonna do this along with you. Chain 1, next single crochet stitch, make a corner. So it's corner, then 3 double crochets, then corner, then 3 double crochets. That is the equivalent of round 6. In the last corner, we already have the 3 double crochets here. I'm going to start by making 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. This is different. Pay attention. In that last or fourth corner, we will chain only 1 and single crochet into that third chain from the top. Now this is going to throw some people. Why not just chain 2 and slip stitch to close round 6? The reason why we want to end with a single crochet stitch is because of where that single crochet stitch places our crochet hook. Having the single crochet kind of allows us to work back into this opening or this corner stitch. If you were to just chain 2, it really prohibits you, or you have to like double backwards in order to get into or work into this corner. So that single crochet kind of is a cheat to help set you up exactly how you want to be set up. Awesome. Round 7, we're going to start by chaining 3. 1, 2, 3. Make 2 double crochet stitches in this open chain 1 single crochet opening. So double crochet 1, double crochet 2, chain 1. Now what's different for round 7 than from round 6 is we're going to be working our 3 double crochets in the chain 1 spaces now. So first chain 1 space here, make 3 double crochets. Then chain 1. Next chain 1 space, make 3 double crochets. Then chain 1. In the corners, we're going to make 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and 1, 2, 3. And that is the repeat pattern for round 7. What I really appreciate about this round is that you don't really have to count at all. Just look. Look for the chain 1 spaces. Know that in each chain 1 space, you're making 3 double crochets. And in each corner, you're making 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. That's it. Go ahead and repeat this pattern all the way around. I'll meet you at the beginning of round 7 to show you how we will close round 7 and how we will work the next few rounds. Coming upon the end of round 7, so chain 1, last corner here or first corner, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, and single crochet into that top or third chain to close the corner. Again, that single crochet stitch just sets us up right where we need to be to repeat what we just did for round 7, for round 8, and round 9. Really, you can expand this square as big as you want. What you're going to be doing for every single repeat row or round, so you're going to start by chaining 3. You will make 2 double crochet stitches in that first corner. Double crochet 1, double crochet 2. You will chain 1 to skip over those 3 double crochet stitches and then make 3 double crochet stitches in each chain 1 space. In each corner, just making 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. That's it. And then for every fourth corner that you close, it's just going to be 3 double crochet, chain 1, and then single crochet into that top or third chain to close the round. All right, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to repeat that particular repeat pattern for round 8 and round 9. I will meet back up with you at the end of round 9 to show you how round 10 is kind of the finishing round to clean everything up and really helps you to get your square prepped and ready if you wanted to join it with other squares. Okay, last corner of round 9, 2, 3, chain 1, and single crochet in that top or third chain to close round 9. Last round, round 10, we are just adding a single crochet border around the entire square. We will start by making a single crochet stitch in that corner stitch space. So single crochet there. Make 1 single crochet stitch in each stitch space and around each chain 1 space all the way across. When you get to the corner, the chain 2s, you will just make a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. That's all we're gonna do. So let's go ahead and make our way all the way around round 10. I'll meet up with you at the end of round 10 to show you how to close off this whole square. All right, closing off last round, round 10. This time we will actually single crochet, chain 2, and slip stitch into that very first single crochet of the round to close round 10. Grab our scissors, tie off our work, and we're done. All we would have left to do is weave in our ends. Isn't that beautiful? There are so many different variations that you can make this granny square too, which makes it so much fun. A lot of playing with color. Either make it all one solid color, have 2 tones where the flower itself really pops. You could make the center one color, petal 1 a second color, petals 2 a third color, and then the background a 4th color. There's so much you could do, which makes this so fun and so exciting. I hope you had a lot of fun crocheting with me today. I truly love crocheting with you. If you haven't checked out my brand new Crochet Club membership on my website yet, you've got to give it a peek. You can go there and share your works of art in the community tab forum, and I would love to see how your granny squares turned out. It's also a fantastic place for you to go to ask questions, both in the forum itself, the group chat that you can ask your question, and I have weekly lives where you can ask your question live to me and I can get you a straight answer very quickly. Want to keep crocheting with me? Let's continue on crocheting more granny squares together. I have a crochet playlist already put together just for you. Click here and let's just keep having fun crocheting. I hope you have the best day, guys, and I will see you with the next one. Bye.